You know, we've been doing this now for 8-10 months, and we did have a hiatus in between. Did I say that right?
Hiatus.
Hiatus. Yeah, that's it.
Hiatus what?
I have, yeah.
Only if you're over 6'1". Well,
No, I've got a bad case of no acetol.
Son of a-
Anyway,
There's a treatment for that now in Beverly Hills.
yeah. And there are men who are considering a butt lift.
Chuck
Not me.
Sherman.
I'm not one of them.
Anyway,
It's called get a
I lost my train of thought completely.
That train is derailed.
It's
You're
called,
going to ask a question.
okay, so no, I
The
know
hiatus.
the question
yes.
I wanted to ask. I'm too early to start sundowning. The question I wanted to ask is, we've been doing this, you know, for several months now, and we've got the car mostly torn apart. We're starting to put it back together again. We'll be starting on the engine next. What have you learned? I mean, what didn't you know that you went, oh wow, this is really cool? I'm just interested in what stuck with you as a result of coming here.
Paul.
You know, I wanted this to be worth your while, and you know, I'm just kind of looking for some feedback so we can build on it.
Well, I've never been inside a transmission, so I'm enjoying it.
Well, I'm happy that you're enjoying it. It's good because you've got smaller hands than, yeah. Anyway.
Fine.
Don't be
Damn.
afraid to try. Like when we pulled the engine out, I've never done that.
That's cool.
You know, a little bit of bending, flexing. I mean, probably isn't how you would have taken it out of a Rolls Royce, but you know, we got it out.
No, actually, it's about the same, believe it or not. In all honesty, in Rolls Royce, it's easier to just unbolt the subframe and lift the car off, and then everything's just sitting right there.
Oh, we should have done that.
Well, that's how you do Opel GTs. And yeah, there's 4 bolts you take out, a couple of connections. The engine drops on the floor, you pick the body up, and away you go. I used to be able to do that in 40 minutes when I was younger. Anyway, anybody else, you know?
I learned a lot. I don't know specifically, but a lot.
Well, what stuck with
I
you?
learned one thing last week. Use a box wrench.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what they're for. That's, you know,
Know
we
your
have different
tools.
tools for different purposes.
Hey, it's called a
Okay, well,
Spanner.
I've really enjoyed the time we've spent thus far. What I do, we have to think a little creatively here if we want to keep the project rolling. There's probably $1,000 worth of work we have to do, machining work and parts that we have to do on that engine, right? So that's, you know, we've been collecting money each month. It's more or less paid for the car and the tools and the consumables to this point, which is great. You know, a lot of work's been done, but we're at that point where we're gonna have to start buying things. And fortunately, since no one wants a Ford 223, I might be able to pick one up for free actually down in San Diego.
I know there's a 5-liter V8.
No,
Me too.
that's just wrong.
Oh, we can't.
That's just wrong.
My Lincoln out in the parking lot.
No, we're putting a turbo on this.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
That's wrong.
No,
No.
it's very right. It's so right. And I can explain it. Well, I have explained it. You were here for the explanation. It's plausible.
How are we doing with money as far as being able to buy the hard parts of the machine?
Well, that's where we're at right now. We're pretty much even Steven.
Almost
right?
even. Not even yet. Close.
Right, so we're even Steven. So now, as we work on it, we're going to have to start buying parts, and we need to talk to some people. I can buy some stuff through, or actually not some stuff, get some stuff from Mustang Country International, because they'll donate things like the generator, for example, because they have the 6-cylinder generators. Generator, starter, electrical items. They have access to a lot of those things. But, you know, when it comes to like that hard stuff like the engine, because we're going to have to bore it, we got to get the crank redone because the oil pump was bad. So we have to do a series of things before we can put this back together. And this was more a learning project to start with, but now we're actually going somewhere with this thing, and that's pretty exciting.
Very
That's
exciting.
pretty exciting. Any questions? And yes, go to West Coast Meet. Right?
Yes.
Is it good?
In all the years I've been in the club, I've only missed one.
That's a good thing.
I think that speaks for itself.
When is that? When is it?
June 8th?
For the 11th?
It's first week of June, I think. Tail end of the first week of June.
Hotel's open for reservations currently. Registration's not open yet for the event.
We haven't, the meeting, our budget meeting is Thursday, I think, on the event.
So we're getting there.
Huh? I don't know, I gotta talk to
He's
Mike.
gonna send reminders out because I forget.
Yeah. Yeah. We're all, the board's ready to approve something, we just need something to approve.
Oh, okay.
So, anyway,
Getting close.
all right, well, let's split up and do the things.
Okay,
I'm
let's do
going
our
that
things.
way.
Okay.